this featherweight fight is brought to you by Full Metal Jousting on History. Sundays at 10, 9 Central. Both men are 28 years old. Hioki will have a 3-inch reach advantage. With the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 35 wins, 14 losses, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds, 66.2 kilos. Fighting out of Wonder Lake, Illinois, USA, Bart Palaszewski. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 25 wins, 4 losses, 2 draws, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, 65.8 kilos. Fighting out of Nagoya, Japan, Hatsu Hioki. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this featherweight fight. The beautiful Ariani, joined by Azusa Nishigaki tonight, as Hioki and Palaszewski get underway. Tonight's clock brought to you by Safe, starring Jason Statham in theaters April 27th. Very heavy-handed is Bart Palaszewski, but he got rocked early by Hatsu Hioki.
Good kick to the body by Hioki.
And he tried to follow it up with the right hand, Joe.
You know, this card is testing a theory that Phil Baroni has about fighters from Japan having a great deal of difficulty making the travel to America. He believes that the travel from east to west is far more difficult than the travel from west to east. I don't know if he's right, but I think it's interesting, and we're going to find out, because Hatsu Hioki struggled in his last fight in the UFC against George Roop, but he looks outstanding tonight.
Looking right up the middle with that kick, and again. And Joe, we'll talk more about that on a later fight with Mark Hunt, who stayed in New Zealand to train instead of going all the way to American Top Team to come all the way back here to Japan to fight.
Hioki looks outstanding. His timing is excellent. Look at that, ducked under that, got the single, and he is a submission specialist. Not, you know, his stand-up is outstanding, but his submissions are really what makes him stand out.
Gave up his Sengoku belt to fight in the UFC.
Palaszewski looking for a guillotine.
Trying to lock it in.
He's high on the neck. He does not have the hands connected anymore. And Hioki trying to pass over that left leg, or the right leg, excuse me.
And he does so.
Good posture by Hioki. Head and arm control.
He is masterful with his guard
pressing
passing.
Down, look at this, right away.
Yep.
Slicing through it. Kicking out with the left leg into side control. Brilliant.
That is the brilliance of Hioki, is how easily it appears that he can pass his opponent's guard.
Looking for the mounted guillotine here, trying to get the right arm. The right arm of Palaszewski trapped in between his legs. Right now, though, he has it between the body and the head, and he may use it to attack with an arm bar. Pounding on Palaszewski here. Palaszewski can't just stay there. And Hioki, he's softening him up and then trying to position that hand in between his legs for the mounted crucifix. But his positioning and his control here is excellent. Heavy hips. Note how he's keeping all that pressure down on Palaszewski, not allowing Palaszewski to hip escape. Really strong side control here, Mike.
12 wins by submission for Hioki. He loves the top side triangle. He loves to base up on guys, and he'll always look for the triangle, amongst many other submission finishes.
Good hammer fist. He's giving up his back. Palaszewski's giving up his back here, Mike.
And look how quickly
he's got the arm as well. He's got to be careful of that right arm. That right arm is in jeopardy here. He also may attack with a triangle. He's got such long legs, he may get both at the same time. He's going to go with the swivel beam, swivel bar. What technique! Outstanding!
Hioki looking to finish this fight.
Palaszewski is powering out of it, but finds himself in an omoplata here. But Hatsu has to get him down to the ground in order to finish
This is the Hatsu Hioki, who we were all so excited about when he made his UFC debut.
He looked so much crisper than he did in the fight in the UFC, his first fight against George Roop. That George Roop fight was a very controversial decision.
Absolutely.
A lot of people thought that Roop could have got the nod. But in this fight, we're seeing the real Hatsu Hioki. And you know, a lot of that also could be attributed to octagon shock. You know, there's a lot of fighters who just simply don't fight up to their potential the first time because of the pressure of fighting in the Super Bowl of mixed martial arts. Big left hands by Hioki. Hammer fist.
Strikes thrown by Hioki here in the first round. Well over 50 strikes.
Bart Palaszewski is overwhelmed here, Mike, in a way that I really have never seen him.
15 seconds now remain here in round 1.
10 seconds, Bart, 10 seconds.
If somehow or another Bart Palaszewski can make it out of this round, he's got to kind of regroup and figure out a better attack.
It was the guard pass of Hioki that put Bart Palaszewski in a ton of trouble in round number 1.
Okay? And Palaszewski has a lot of thinking to do in between rounds here. And let's take a look. You know, it started out with just a stiff jab right there by Hioki that dropped Palaszewski. And then we saw the clean technical striking, which led to the takedown, which led to him getting the back here. And now look how he transitions. He's got the back here, and he has a possibility of a triangle, and he's weighing his options here, and he chooses to attack with an arm bar, but he also has the triangle open as well. Now he switches over to the swim move, flips Palaszewski over to his back, and Palaszewski did a great job of avoiding that arm bar. But check this out here. Palaszewski rolls over correctly and puts his arm in a position where Hioki is bending with the joint instead of against it, which is really great submission defense by Palaszewski. And that's the kind of defense you expect from a true veteran.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
Now Palaszewski has to regroup, forget about that first round, and come out here and find some openings and do some damage of his own, because he's dealing with a very confident Hioki going into this second round here.
Hioki southpaw stance here at the start of the second round.
And Hioki starts right away with a nice front kick to the body.
Man, and he threw a significant number of strikes, and they landed. And they landed with great frequency in the first round. Palaszewski still looking to regather himself and
nice
try to
jab
gain
to the
some
body.
momentum here against Hioki.
Look at that. Roundhouse kick and then a side kick by Bart Palaszewski.
Good
Mixes it
follow.
up.
Oh, good combination.
Good right hand by Palaszewski, and that's what he needs. He needs to get something off, do some damage, and put some fear into Hioki.
Well, he is very, very seasoned with his kickboxing, and he's very confident in his hands.
Well, coming off that knockout victory over Tyson Griffin, he should be.
UFC 145 presented by Metro PCS, Saturday, April 21st from Phillips Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. John Jones defends his light heavyweight title against the former champion Rashad Evans. Live on pay-per-view at 10 in the East, 7 in the West. Tickets are still available.
Hioki pressing the attack, but Palaszewski is definitely having more success with his stand-up in this round.
Double jab, straight cross, come on.
And it was that punch that landed in round 1 for Hioki that led to his dominance on the ground.
Look at that right leg kick over the top of the shoulder.
Come on. Jab in his face. Jab, cross, power jab. We gotta throw.
Palaszewski to the body.
Hands up. Stop fading away from your hands.
Oh, nice jab.
The long reach of Hioki is causing a lot of problems here for Palaszewski's timing. That's a nice combination there.
Tried to counter, tried to split that jab there.
Hands up, hands up.
And again with the combination. Palaszewski finding his groove a little bit here in the second.
Much better.
I'm popping the jab.
Just past the midway point of this fight. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Hioki has a nice left leg front kick to the body, Mike. And he also uses it to switch stances. He'll have the right leg forward. Again, he goes with that right leg kick over the top of the shoulder. No, the left leg goes high.
Checked.
I like how he throws that right kick. He disguises it over the shoulder. Sort of how Stephen Wonderboy Thompson got his UFC victory by KO. You don't see the kick until it's too late when a guy can disguise it over the shoulder.
Palaszewski trying to become the aggressor here in the second. His corner saying, show him no respect. Both through him.
Palaszewski with a good right leg kick there. Good right hand to the body as well. Much more confident in this round.
In the kickboxing matchup here in the second.
Well, if Palaszewski can keep it at that, he's got a much better chance.
No question.
He's having a hard time walking.
1:15 on the clock here in round 2.
There he goes with another nice right leg kick.
The double jab sets it up.
Again, that left front, oh, that one went low. You know, Palaszewski, his back was to us. We couldn't really see where that landed.
Fight.
But I guess he's okay.
Yep, fights right through it. And the round continues.
Well, I think he wants to fight through it because he feels like he's got some good momentum on his side in this round.
Change of stance.
Ooh, nice inside leg kick.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, that one strayed low as well.
Stop.
Oh. Okay, let's take a look at maybe both of them. If we have a bit of time
You
here.
all right?
Okay.
No?
Okay.
Both guys say they're okay.
Sucks it up. Nice.
Fight.
So both guys work through it. Here in round number 2, a dominant round 1 turned in by Hatsu Hioki.
Good right hand to the
Palaszewski
body.
again showcasing his hands. 50th professional fight tonight for Bartimas.
Nice right leg kick as well. Much more fluent this round.
His corner telling him to pick him apart.
Hioki, every time he puts that right leg forward, he goes to that front kick to the body. And I think Palaszewski's starting to realize that and slides away a bit as he sees him put that right leg forward now.
Hioki has checked a lot of kicks, but the left shin of Hioki
He's got the
is
double.
all battered up. Final seconds of the round.
He turns the corner, he's got his back. He's got the over-under, which is key to the back.
Our corner cam brought to you by Corn Nuts. Corn to the core. Start in the corner of Hioki.
I think you're doing it right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not hurt. Okay, now the guy is going to come forward now. He's got to. And take care of his left.
All right. Okay. All right, buddy. Good job. You're really breaking them apart now. Okay. You feeling them out? All right. Let's go. All right, buddy. Hands up. Nothing sloppy.
Third and final round.
Well, Palaszewski recovered nicely from that devastating first round and really balanced things out well in the second.
And comes out firing early in the third.
And note Hioki's stance. Okay, now he's going for the takedown here. Palaszewski's got him up against the cage. Nice knee there by Palaszewski. Nice trip. Beautiful trip by Hioki.
And this is where he is one of the best in the world. When he has top position. And we saw how dangerous he is in top position in round 1 against Palaszewski.
And Palaszewski is in a position that we call the empty half. It's not quite a half guard, but it's just enough to hold on to the leg where he may be able to shift his hips quick enough to actually attain a half guard. But he's got to be real careful in the transition, because if he loses it, one of two things can happen. Either Hioki can take his back, or Hioki can wind up inside control. All depending on where Palaszewski's arms are. The way Palaszewski has the grip on the arms now, he's controlling that with a left underhook. He's got to make sure that Hioki doesn't get the underhook and spin around behind him. And now, see, now it turned into side control. And he goes to the knee to the body. And Hioki's going to mount him.
Hioki looking for the mount.
Yeah, you can
Nicely
see as
defended.
he was pushing down with the hip that he was planning on stepping over and mounting him.
He'll try to pass guard again.
He's pushing down with that leg. He's going to soften him up. And Palaszewski is grabbing a hold of his neck here. But it's going to be very hard to submit him the way the bodies are lined up here. And Hioki is determined to get that left leg free. He's just decided to go half side control again.
And he has success with the ground and pound there.
Now he moves right into the mounted crucifix. The right arm is not, the left arm rather, is not completely trapped. But he has the right arm completely trapped behind his head.
The ground control has been dominant in favor of Hatsu Hioki tonight. Our stats brought to you by Dodge, the official automobile of the UFC.
Nice short elbows there by Hioki. Good punches. It's clear that when the fight goes to the ground, Hioki has a big advantage. In the stand-up, Bart managed to even it out in the second round, but as soon as Hioki can get him to the ground, he just controls Palaszewski. Palaszewski's trying to spin, but he gives up his back in the process. And Hatsu Hioki immediately goes for over-under control, Mike. See how he's got the left arm under and the right arm over?
And
that allows him to control and choose which arm he chokes with. He's going to try to choke with the right arm because that's the one that's around the neck. And the other arm he's using to try to get the defense. He's got it on the chin.
Good defense of the submission attempt again. Here in the third round by Bart Palaszewski.
He's sneaking it under. And Hioki's arms have got to be really tired by this point as well. All the grappling, all the punches he's thrown. But note how he's got his right leg extended, and he's using that extended foot to try to control the left leg of Palaszewski. When Palaszewski tries to stand up, he'll extend that leg and kick out the base from under him. That's the benefit of having the long limbs that Hioki has. And look how he's using his body to kind of control him here. Really brilliant positioning by Hioki. And Palaszewski has to be very careful how he gets up here. See how, again, he extends that right leg? Every time Palaszewski tries to get up, Hatsu extends that right leg and kicks out his base, and there he does. He kicks it out. He's got a body triangle on him here. He may go for a twister.
What he does have is absolute control of this third and final round. After having absolute control of the first round.
If he got that right leg free of the way it's, well, he's got a body triangle here. I guess what he's trying to do is go for a rear naked.
Just over 20 seconds left in this fight.
He's going for a neck crank now. He's going to go right on the chin and just try to crush his head.
Trying to win by submission. 15 seconds. Hioki displaying his world-class grappling skills here tonight in Tokyo.
Boy, world-class. You're not kidding. All right, now he switched it. He's going to go for an arm now. Wow.
Palaszewski survives, but Hioki looks outstanding.
Boy, does he ever. Now, if he can only talk Jose Aldo into coming to Japan.
Wow. I mean, there's a little bit of bad blood there. Marlon Sandro defeated by Hatsu Hioki. Take a look at our fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
I'll tell you, Hioki really cemented his claim to the number 2 145-pounder in the world here. And he started it off with that jab, and then with this spectacular transition and this armbar attack. Kudos to the defense of Bart Palaszewski, because he did everything right in avoiding every single submission attempt. And the submission attempts were masterful by Hatsu Hioki. And here's a nice trip by Hatsu Hioki. When they were standing up, Palaszewski managed to even things out, but when it went to the ground, Hatsu Hioki was masterful.
Judges rendering their decision. Hatsu Hioki looking for the 26th win of his professional career. And he hopes that he has gone to 2-0 inside the octagon as they go the distance with Bart Palaszewski. Three takedowns scored by Hioki, and when he took him down, he kept him down. With the official decision, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score this contest 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Hatsu